Connecticut's longest-running youth theater group is celebrating 60 years in the community. It's the Newington Children's Theater Company's Diamond Jubilee celebration, Saturday, April 29th, 6 p.m. at the Indian Hill Country Club in Newington. Fun for the whole family, dinner prizes, music from Mark the Shark, plus, of course, happy birthday cake provided by the Cakery. Go to nctcarts.org to RSVP today. Again, that's nctcarts.org to RSVP today. April 29th sounds like a good time to me. All right, any questions, you can email me at shaney@wfsb.com. Let's talk red flag warning, shall we? Not too good. This was upgraded from a watch to a warning. That means the potential for brush fires is great during the day today. Unfortunately, the wind is going to be picking up, the humidity is low, you've got dry brush. It's all a recipe for brush fires. We had them yesterday, and we're likely to have them again today. So if you see something, say something, report them immediately. October 7th, some notable dates. October 7th, 80 degrees last year. September 18th of last year, 85 degrees, and it was 90 on August 30th. The last time it was 90 was August 30th. Well, we could get to 90 this Friday. Unbelievable. We're forecasting 89 right now. That would send a record of 82 packing. This 86 degrees is going to be very close. We're forecasting 85, but if we do get to 86, it'll tie a record, and I think the records along the shoreline in Bridgeport will also fall. That's how warm it's going to be on Thursday. In the meantime, our Doppler scans to stay dry. Gorgeous sunrise shots. Stores, roads are dry. You're good to go. More of the same in Hartford, 39 degrees. Not a bad number in Hartford. You certainly need a light jacket out there this morning, but you won't by later on this afternoon as temperatures are climbing into the low 70s. There's Mystic. So beautiful this morning, right? We'll take a look at the visibility. Only one little fly in the ointment. This is 5 miles of visibility in New Haven. Temperatures out there, they are moving up. Torrington right now at 42, but Willimantic still stuck at 31, 35 at Bradley, 33 in Salisbury, Danbury, and in Meriden. So 37 typical overnight low. We're pretty much averaging that number, and we are up from where we were yesterday. Tomorrow we're going to be up from where we are this morning. Winds are calm. They will be picking up today out of the west. You'll notice the trend. Sustained winds, 15 to 16 miles an hour, with gusts in the mid to upper 20s, if not 30-mile-an-hour range. Again, that threat for brush fires is great. Let's check out the shoreline. Not a lot of wind this morning, but it will be picking up to about 14 to 15 miles an hour sustained later this afternoon, with gusts 23 to 25 miles an hour along the shoreline. So satellite and radar, there's just nothing on it except some clouds that are going to be moving in from a weak disturbance that's up over Canada. That will spread some clouds into the forecast by late this afternoon through early this evening. You'll notice a little bit of cloud coverage at 5 p.m., but if this cold front comes through dry, and then it lifts back north during the day tomorrow, and that allows us some sunshine during the day tomorrow. So today looks pretty good. Tomorrow looks pretty good. Getting back to the mostly sunny skies tomorrow afternoon. Daytime highs today climb into the mid to upper 60s, low 70s. How awesome is this? And then your 7-day forecast includes 77, 85, 89. I mean, just some unbelievable numbers here with golden sunshine Thursday and Friday. Saturday, 83, a nice day on Saturday. Sunday, increasing clouds with a chance for showers. Sunday night into Monday morning. Doesn't look too significant, but we'll keep you posted. And then cooler for Monday with a high of 67. Roll it. Rosie Gilbert, 9. Adriana Croce, 2. Rodney Chandler Jr., 33. Rodney Chandler, 54. Beatrice Chandler, 76. It's like the whole Chandler family having a birthday today. Jeffrey Parendine is 64 today. Kayla Prokosky, 9. Jolene. Hart, happy birthday. Kevin Carter, 49. Chris Delaney. Sam Blevins is 10 today. And John and Doris Fauner, married 53 years. Hope you all have a great day.
Wow, a lot of great marriages.
Exactly. 53, 70 years. Amazing.
Today's April 11th.
April 11th.
All right, well.
There you go. My brother's birthday's Thursday, and I forgot to send him a card.
He's so fine.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's going to get there if I send it out today.
You know, it's the thought that
It's the
counts.
thought. I'm going to call him.
You know what? If it's postmarked by today, then...
Yeah, that's a good thought.
Do you think he's one to actually look to see when you sent it?
No,
Then
just
send
say
it.
it's late.
Okay, well, you won't be late this morning if you have to head to work because the roads are good. So we do have a crash that I'm following for you in Newtown that is resulting in almost 4 miles of delays.
Wow.
Yeah, this is not good news. I'll get you those details in just a quick second, but you can see drive times and speeds across the state. 91 Hartford to New Haven, Waterbury to Hartford on 84, and then New Haven to the GW on 95 southbound. We're really looking pretty good across the majority of the state this morning. However, that multi-vehicle crash in Newtown, 84 westbound between exits 10 and 9. That left lane's blocked. And again, 4 miles worth of backup between exits 11 and 9. So give yourself tons of extra travel time if you're going to be through that area. Live look, we got beautiful sunshine to greet you. Grab the sunglasses as you're heading out the door, and this is Route 9 right in Middletown. I'm Caitlin Francis with your Connecticut Chevy Pinpoint Traffic Report, driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
All right, thanks, Kate. Almost 6:51 now. The national emergency for COVID-19 is officially over, more than 3 years after it was declared by then-President Donald Trump. The White House says that President Biden signed legislation that ended the national emergency for COVID-19. The White House had opposed the measure, but did say that the president will sign it if it passed. Now, the administration had planned to end the national emergency back on May 11th, which is also when the public health emergency is set to expire. That still remains in effect for more than a month.
All right, let's give you a live look outside now in Waterbury through our iCam now on your Tuesday morning. Beautiful start here. It's going to be a nice mild day as well. It's going to warm up very nicely. Grab the sunglasses as you're heading out the door. We're going to be back with another recap of today's top stories and a last check of your forecast and traffic after this.
You spend every day. We have you covered every morning. Making money makes sense. Weekdays on CBS Mornings.
8 national banks, 8 other police officers.
James, come on.
23-year-old gunman who was identified as a bank employee died after police were called to the situation at the bank. In Western Connecticut, two people say they're lucky to be alive after a small plane crashed into their yard.
The single-engine plane went down just before 6 Monday evening on Southern Boulevard, a short distance away from Danbury Airport. The plane landed on top of a shed right in between 2 homes. 2 people on board were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. A representative from Danbury Municipal Airport said the plane was from a local flight school that was practicing touch-and-go flights. The tower had just cleared the plane for landing when they lost contact with those on board. The FAA is now investigating.
A 13-year-old girl was seriously hurt in a crash in a driveway in Middleton.
Police say the victim was airlifted to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. The car that was involved remained in the driveway. Police investigated, and police say the driver was not hurt. The Latino Economic Development Corporation distributed 3 grants to businesses in Holyoke that will help the city focus on growing in the food service industry.
22 reporter Melissa Torres is live in the studio with a closer look at how these grants will help support Latino-owned businesses. Now, with the support of these grants, the Latino Economic Development Corporation hopes to help these businesses thrive and flourish in Holyoke and have the opportunity to reach their goals and make a direct impact in their revenue stream. These grants represent the work of the LEDC, encompassing the 3 C's of successful business, which include coaching, capital infusion, and connection. La Isla Restaurant, That First Saito food truck, and La Pescaderia restaurant are all going to have the opportunity to receive a multitude of services and resources to expand business. Every grant.
My sweatpants are going.
Weeknights on Eyewitness News.
Because I want to save one pair of underwear
Now,
tomorrow.
recap of our top stories. 2 people are recovering in the hospital this morning after a plane crashed into a neighborhood. Look at this. The plane crashed right into a shed next to a home on Southern Boulevard around 5:45 last night. The National Transportation Safety Board and the Federal Aviation Administration are now investigating this morning.
A brush fire under investigation this morning as well after 6 acres caught fire at a park in Norwich. The fire happened yesterday near a playground in Mohegan Park, leaving behind charred trees and debris, which you see here on your screen. Fire officials are strongly advising against open burning today.
A former English teacher at Holland High School has been charged with 3 sexual assault charges. Police say the alleged relationship happened back in the 2014-2015 school year when the victim was just 17 years old. Once the investigation started in February, Coffey was placed on administrative leave and ultimately resigned.
All right, time now to check in with Gail King at CBS Mornings for a look at what's coming up at 7 o'clock.
Good morning, Gail.
Good morning, Hartford. Shout out to... I was there for a gazillion years. Caitlin and Nicole, good to see you both. Just ahead on CBS Mornings. David Begnow hits the links with a competitive golfer. She's only 9 years old, this little champion. She's awesome. She's got a very inspiring story about overcoming the odds that you won't want to miss. And we're going to talk with the director and one of the stars of a new documentary. It's called Eggs Over Easy. Tackles all the very tough questions about fertility treatment. It's very, very good. And the multi-talented Jane Krakowski is with us live in the studio today to talk about the new season of the hit show. It's got one of the best titles, Schmigadoon. I just like saying that word. Schmigadoon. We'll see you 7 o'clock on the dot.
All right, thanks, Gail. 6:55 is now the time. Let's take you out.
No.
Show you Wallingford's robotic program.
This is what's coming up on Great Day at 9/8, guys. Wallingford's robotics program is headed to the World Championship. We're going to find out what that means. We'll be chatting with them live in studio.
We're also going to be tasting some award-winning gourmet sauces and empanadas from
what they said.
Caribe Soul.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And how Hartford Baking Company is creating family-friendly celebrations to reach greater joy.
I didn't want to
What they're making.
Yeah, they're just in Glastonbury right next to our baking company. Such a good thing for them. All right, now we'll check in the forecast. Red flag warning in effect today. Watch for brush fires. 77 tomorrow, 85 Thursday, 89 Friday. Great weather. Enjoy, Kate.
All right, we are following this crash in Newtown. It's causing significant delays through the area. 84 westbound between exits 10 and 9. The left lane blocked, but we got 4 miles worth of backups between exits 11 and 9. That's a multi-vehicle crash. So make sure that you're giving yourself tons of extra travel time through that area this morning. Rest of the state looking good. Grab the shades as you're heading out the door, and we're going to leave you with a live look to the capital city, 91 north and southbound by exits 32 A and B.
All right, that's what's ahead. CBS Mornings is as you think Wendy usually says it.
I know, sorry.
Have a great day, everybody. Healthy, stay positive. Good to be back.
Why?
That's what I said. Those are the funny parts. She obviously likes Cat,
Obviously.
and she likes Heath Ledger's.
Person.
Yeah.
Something Verona.
I can't remember his name.
Every 5
Patrick.
Yeah.
What if 9?
I know something's Verona.
You do understand. So you know what that's based off of, right? That's based off of a Shakespeare play.
New Fords, new Lincolns, and the largest collection of pre-owned vehicles in one location. Check out
Verona,
the
yeah.
No.
over 75
I can't remember. You can look it up though on your phone. It is based off of a Shakespeare play. It's not so like a hot. It's no.
I know it's not remember.
Version of Verona. It's not. Is it true?
I don't know Shakespeare. No.
The saving of the street.
I was right.
Temperatures staying into the low 70s as we go into the afternoon. A little bit more in the way of passing.
I love
You
her.
just gave me this grudging look that I remembered it.
I love her
So
though.
into the afternoon as well. Could see occasional
Yeah, you
gusts
would.
as high as 30 miles per hour. So we'll
I
definitely
can see you
notice
acting
some
like
as we
she
go
is
through later
class.
today. But as we go through tonight, we'll see those temperatures start to cool down, but staying
She got
fairly mild.
class.
Upper 40s and low
How about
50s.
the-
That breeze
the,
continues.
Oh, the
Guidance
teacher.
counselor.
As
Oh, I
well
love
as
the
we go
teacher.
through the
Oh, the
rest
black
of the course of
teacher?
this storm team.
These people.
7-day
the
forecast.
guidance
Breezy
counselor
once again.
writing a
Tomorrow,
romance
temperatures
novel?
staying in the 70s. Getting into the 80s for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, especially Friday, looking really
about
nice
Joey?
right now. Sunday, Monday, a chance for an afternoon spot shower. Not looking like a washout by any means, but there's a chance for a little bit of rain. Temperatures staying well above average in the 60s.
I have to say
70s,
though,
but
Kat's
look at
best
that,
friend.
85 on Friday.
She would.
Monday morning.
Shakespeare.
It's a really good looking 7 days. Thanks, Chris. Thank you for joining us here on 22 News.
Don't forget to start our newscast every day at 4:30
Well, you know
a.m.
what?
For updates on today's show, and also online at WWLP.com. Have a great day. See
She
ya.
does that for sure. Kendall was saying that, like I'm saying, she's Cat. She's definitely Cat.
Yeah.
And Shannon definitely is her best friend who's involved with Shakespeare. Well, then what would Andrew be?
And that's cool.
Huh?
from 22 News than any other source.
What was that?
Witness News.
They're not joking. Yeah, he could be Cameron. Cameron's a sweet kid. Although he definitely has not found his,
Welcome to
his
CBS
sister
Mornings on this
like the girl. Cameron ends up with the sister.
Yeah.
After she finally like realizes that
He's always a bitch. Yeah.
no,
Shaking that leg.